Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you being here today. This video is going to be all about how I started on hormone replacement therapy, which in short I call it HRT. So the first thing that I had to do was find a gender therapist who specialized in providing hormones and prescribing them out, or hormone referral. So I just googled it, basically gender therapists in North Carolina, and got quite a lot of them. I actually narrowed it down because a friend of mine went to this person. So I went to Tree of Life Counseling in Greensboro, North Carolina. And for me, I had to pay $250 2 weeks before my appointment. I just called them, made my appointment, told them my name, preferred name, all this, that, and the third. I had to go up there 2 weeks in advance to make my payment of $250. And then I had to go to my appointment, which is 2-hour session. When I went there, she just basically asked me things, and she was really, really sweet and loving and nice and awesome, accepting, and she was really funny, and she made a lot of sarcastic jokes, which was really awesome. You know, helps breaks the ice, makes you feel comfortable and not nervous. She had fidget toys that I played with and things like that. But anyways, so she basically just asked me, you know, like, when was my earliest memory of my gender dysphoria, when I started realizing that something wasn't right, or that I was supposed to have been born female, this and the third. And I've kind of discussed that before, and how I knew I was trans video. So if you definitely haven't seen that, go check out my How I Knew I Was Trans video to see my history to how I found out or realized that I was transgender. But she just asked a bunch of questions like that. She asked me, if I dated men or women, if I wanted to date, who was supportive of my transition, who knew of my transition, and all those types of good things. They went into my referral, which was on file for my medical history, and also given to the endocrinologist. So after the 2-hour session, she basically just wrote up the really official paper. I did also did a video on my HRT, hormone replacement therapy referral. So if you have not seen that video, go check that one out also as well, just to see what it said. And all the questions she asked me is on there. Basically, it's just basically I read what it said, and you can just guess what the questions were from that. But she gave me the referral, and then I went home. And she said I could, if I knew if my home doctor prescribed hormones, I could go to them, or she could refer me to a endocrinologist that she commonly refers people to, that is specialized in hormone replacement therapy for transgender people. So I did that, and also she referred me to Dr. Pedway in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And I went to him, I set the appointment and went there. That was really nice and awesome. Basically, when I go in there, I had to pay, supposed to be $70, but I think the billing got messed up, and I actually paid $90 for that appointment. It was my first appointment. And he basically just, told me, well, I guess, you paid this much money. You're pretty sure you want hormones? And I'm like, yes, I do. Just confirmed it. He went through all the list of things that will happen with the hormones, the precautions, things that can happen, and risks, and all that type of things. So then he gave me my hormone prescription for estradiol and then spironolactone. And so after that, I went to Walmart, actually, because everybody kept telling me Walmart would be the cheapest. I did not call around. So when I went there, my prescription was like $65. It was really expensive. So before I had to get a refill, I called around every single pharmacy around me, and the last one that I called and found, I actually got Rite Aid. And here, my hormones together for both of them, instead of being $65, are actually like less than $21. Like $20 and some change. So it's really awesome. I transferred quick, and I've been there ever since. It's really great. I had to go back 2 months later, and he basically just made sure that everything was going on track. I had no questions, no concerns. Then I had to go downstairs of the building, LabCorp, and get my blood work done so that see where my hormone levels are at. They called me a couple days later. I had to pay $120 some for that, for my blood work, and I had to pay it on spot. And I got that blood work done. They called me within a couple days, you know, tell me that everything was going awesome, and I had to go back in 6 months. So my 6 months will be in November. So I will go back to the endocrinologist, Dr. Pittaway, pay another $40 to talk to him, make sure everything's going okay. And then I'll have to go back downstairs to LabCorp and get blood work done for another $120 some. And I have to do that every 6 months to make sure that I am on track and my hormones are good. For how long I have to do this, I'm really not sure. I have not asked that kind of question yet, but that's there. This also does not include that doesn't include gender change and name change costs or surgeries. Those are by themselves. My therapist, when I went to her in Greensboro, she actually sent me an email, and it had a support thing for families, or friends, spouses, coming out, anything just to kind of help you get an idea what you need to say or do. Then also gave me an email that was fully step-by-step on how to get a gender and name change with the cost associated with it, which is I think about $250 to $300. I wanted to get $300 just to make sure I have enough money. So as soon as that happens, I have to go to my endocrinologist. I have to get him to write a referral that I am allowed to get my gender changed, and then once I get that, I can get my legal name change and legal gender change, and everything will be legal with that. And then I can get surgeries if I choose to, or I can just not do it. It just depends. So that's actually how I started on hormones, and I just take my hormones twice a day. One spironolactone, one estradiol, twice a day. So I take 4 pills a day. And I've already discussed it. When I initially started hormones, I made a video about it, and I discussed what prescription and things I was on. So if you want to know those, you can definitely check out that video. It was like my first or second video I made and uploaded, so definitely check that out. But that is how I started hormones. Other places are definitely different. I know some places you have to do it for a couple months. Some places are different, like mine. I just had to pay the $250 and get a referral, and she just verified that I was transgender and had gender dysphoria. So basically that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section down below. Smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up on my transition. I'm about 6 months in almost. I'll be 6 months in September the 8th of 2017. Add me on Facebook, my fan page on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat. Right now, I can't respond to anything but Facebook. If you add me and I take a little while to respond, make sure just to message me and let me know that you are trying to add me for this reason. Because sometimes it takes me a while to get through some. But if you message me, I don't have to check your profile to make sure you're not a hater, that you're actually a supportive person, and I can directly add you. I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you're at. Mwah. Mwah. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for my next one. Bye guys.